Good morning, mega love shout out. Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. It's another weekend. Ayan, mega love shout out to all. Today we have a different live today. So what's up, everyone? What's up? So, kumusta po ang lahat? Saan hindi magpakita ang live? Then show mega love shout out. So, today's live is very different live kasi meron akong ang course na ito is social media. It's all about social media. So, involve Facebook. Isa na doon yung YouTube, syempre, Instagram, Twitter, and all that. So, kumusta ang lahat? Happy Friday sa ating lahat. Di pa ako nag-start. At tinry kong mag-live. Actually, may naka-schedule ako na shared screen din. So, tayo ay nasa site ako ng allison.com. It's a online education website. So, pwede kang mag-enroll doon pwede kang mag-enroll dito kahit anong, maghanap ka lang ng mga courses na gusto mong i-enroll. Kung gusto mong kunin yung certification, yun yung babayaran mo. Parang to siya, base UK na website. So, marami akong in-enroll dito dati pa. Since last year, all about YouTube marketing, AdSense, at syempre, yung about health. So, yung dalawang topic na yun ang madalas na ini-enroll nag-start ako dati sa udemy.com, then nagkaroon ng yung chance na ma-discover ko yung YouTube creators application na nagtuturo din all about YouTube, from start to monetization, then marketing means more on studying on paano kumita ang iyong mga video. So ito ay about social media. Start natin. So di ko alam kung maririnig sa live. I'll try lang kung marinig sa live. So ayan siya. So, ayun, di ko alam kung naririnig ninyo tong topic. It's what is social media? Ayun, tapos may quiz, may review quiz, conducting market analysis, yun. So, dito tayo. Di ko alam kung naririnig dyan. Try ko nga. Pakinggan. Ayan, nag-love shoutout. Naririnig kaya ako? Pero yung pinapakinggan ko, parang hindi siya naririnig sa ere. Ayan, parang mag-voice over na lang pala ako. So, ito yung lesson natin for today. It's what is social media? Ayan, mega love shout out to all. Today, everyone is free to join on my online class. Ayan, mega love shout out everyone. So, everyone is free to join on our learning, on our social media course for today. The course for today is about social media. Ayan, thank you so much for visiting our live. Thank you everyone for the 3 million in the house. Sis UN, good morning Sis UN. So, meron tayong online class for today. Maganda tong online class natin for today. It's kasama dito yung YouTube. Pero generally, ang course na to is social media. So, kasama na si Facebook, si Instagram, si Twitter, ayan, strategic social media operations. So, magandang topic ito. Ito siya. Ito siya. This from Allison. Ala, nag-next na. Nag-next na, di pa ako tapos doon sa aking... Di pa ako tapos doon. Nakikinig pa tayo doon sa ating lesson. Nag-quiz na. Wala tayong maisagot nito sa quiz kung... Ayun lang, may harang siya. Wala tayong maisagot sa quiz kapag... nandito na siya, the growth. Kapag in-skip natin yung mga lesson na yun. So, ayan, nandiyan na siya. Ito siya, the growth of social media. Yan. Ito yung in-enroll ko kanina lang. Sis UN, maraming salamat, sis. Thank you so much, sis UN. Good morning. Good afternoon. And a happy Friday. So, di ko alam kung naririnig sa audio. May pinapakinggan ako sa audio na lessons. Hindi nakikita yung ibang tinambay ko Nagtambay ito ng Ayun, 5 na siya. I'm not sure kung naririnig. I-try kong itanggalin sa headset.
So, job seekers, anyone looking for a new career,
So,
would
ito
be
na siya.
wise to look at social media. Within the social media career opportunities, we want to talk specifically about the role of the social media strategist. This is a position that is at the pinnacle of social media activities in any organization. The social media strategist researches trends in social media and online technologies. They keep their hand on the pulse of what's happening. They create policies and procedures for interacting with social media, and they work to develop an organization-wide social media strategy. Their job is to train all the other social media team members to do their jobs. And they coordinate the use of social media across multiple departments. The social media strategist is the one who creates the current social media campaigns that are happening in a company, defining goals and setting key performance indicators to determine whether these campaigns are successful or whether they're a failure. The social media strategist creates what we call editorial calendars and action plans. So an example might be a social media strategist would determine that every Monday a company should be putting out a new tweet or a new blog post. They might set that agenda, train the appropriate people, involve the appropriate departments, and launch that campaign, and then track it over a period of time. As with any industry, social media is becoming more formalized. And because of that, there are mechanisms to identify whether someone knows what they're talking about or not. Certifications offer that capability. And there are some very platform-specific social media certifications already in existence. For instance, there's a product called Hootsuite, and we all are familiar with Google as a platform. Well, these organizations have certifications related to their social media products. But then the National Institute for Social Media has recently created a platform and vendor neutral certification option called the Social Media Strategist Certification. It's more broad, it focuses on fundamental training and practical experience. And this course is designed to be platform and vendor neutral and to give you a broad understanding of social media so that you would be in a position to pass this certification exam. Market analysis and audit is the first stage in the cycle of strategic social media operations, and it's a natural first step because before you make any plans, you need to find out as much information as possible about the current state of your social media presence and that of your competitors as well. You want to ask questions like, what social media channels do you currently use? How active is your organization? Do you actively publish content? How frequently? And what are your competitors doing? Are you listening on social media and monitoring ways that people are interacting with your product and your brand? In this phase, we're going to talk about all the ways that you can get a comprehensive view of your organization's current level of engagement, as well as that of your competitors. Strategic planning is the second stage of the strategic cycle of social media operations. In this stage, we're going to talk about creating a plan and setting goals for your social media engagement. We'll talk about things like key performance indicators and ways that you can measure progress toward achieving the goals that you've set. We'll also talk about things like policies and procedures and things that you can do to coordinate across departments. The third stage is content development. In this stage,
Ala, na-repeat. This module assessment enables you to review your learning so you can determine, ano sabi? Determine your knowledge and understanding of the module, the rise of social media. If you do not achieve the required standard after the first attempt, you can retake the assessment until a successful outcome is achieved. Okay. Then here we go. I have to close the this one first. Mega love shout out. Good morning everyone. Happy Friday. So today we have a lesson on the rise of social media, which this one includes YouTube. Okay, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter is everything about social media. Mega love shout out sa ating 5 million in the house. So, from the start, I'm here on alison.com. Okay. Which of the following is a benefit of social media to organization? Provide customer support and relationship management, engage and motivate employees, build brand awareness and brand advocacy. It's all of the above. Submit. I hope. Yes, it's correct. Ayan, nakuha natin yung correct answer. Next. True or false? A thought leader demonstrate expertise within their industry and provides new insights and quality content to gain a following that will translate into new leads. True. Okay. Sana ba yun? Submit. Yes. We have another correct answer. Ayan. Magparamdam yung mga gustong ipin ang bahay. Ayan. Mega love shout out sa ating lahat. Ayan. Sana may matutunan tayong lahat sa ating inaaral. So, ito ay halos mga pahapyaw ko na siya na kasi ito naman general social media ang nakaano. Resi Diana PH, good afternoon to you. How are you? Thank you so much for visiting our live. Actually, today I have this is my first time to share my online classes. And today's course is I have here all about social media, which includes YouTube, Facebook, what else? So, meron tayong, ayun. How are you, my friend? How was everything? How was everything there in Indonesia? How was the weather? Here it's very hot. And now on the third question. A blank creates policies and procedure for interacting with social media and develops and maintains an organization's wide social media strategy. Corporate communications such as public relations, social media, none of the above. So, we'll check. Ayan, we have another correct answer kasi. Previously, I was listening to the lesson. So, we have some lesson here from topic A, topic B. What is social media? Topic B is the growth of social media. It's because almost all people were engaged either on Facebook, in YouTube, in Twitter, in Instagram, in WhatsApp, in TikTok. A lot of application we are using this time, either for our personal purposes, or either we create business using the social media. So here, this is all about the social media. I'm on the quiz now. So next, I'm in the fourth question. Which of the following is not a type of social media? Choose one. social network, magazine ad, blog, video sharing. So it's in magazine because social media is on internet. So this is our lesson for today. I want to share to everyone that I since I was on YouTube, even the time that I'm not yet monetized, I used to attend a lot of different courses regarding YouTube. Then I managed to share some ideas on how to grow your YouTube channel. But this time, I have here in general the social media topic. Now, I'm on the first stage of the quizzes. And it says I just need to get the 80% of it, then I'll get the certification. The certification here is you need to pay for the certification. Unlike on the other platform, they are even giving you also a free certification. But in udemy.com, I have a certification. Actually, it's from a voucher. I got a free voucher from a friend. Then I got the certification from there. It's all about master classes on YouTube, and some of them also is about health. Ayan. Which of the following is a benefit of social media marketing versus traditional marketing? A higher level of engagement, lower level of engagement. It happens face to face. The number is local rather than global. A higher level of AC. Baba mo lang live mo dito. Ayan. So, I finished. Well done passing your assessment. Congratulations. This is 28 minutes. Congratulations, you pass. I get 100% my score. Then, okay, I'll be on the next conducting a market analysis. Why we need to learn all of this? Because social media will help us earn like a passive income, like we do on YouTube. In YouTube, you just uploading a lot of video, then eventually you will earn from that video. So topic A, conducting market analysis. Okay. There is another topic that it's still now this is a social media strategies course to topic A. It's all about the segmentation. Now I want to share to everyone what I'm learning for today. It's
The first question an organization has to ask itself before jumping into social media is, are we ready? In order to assess this, you can do what we call a readiness assessment, where you ask critical questions and basically analyze the internals of your organization to see if it can support social media endeavors. You'll ask questions like, does the organization already use social media? And if so, how frequently does it already interact with the audience? You need to find out what team go onto a social media team. Do they have time to take on new tasks in addition to their current roles? Are there marketing initiatives in place that can be leveraged directly in the social media engagement? For instance, perhaps we have a marketing department that's already creating wonderful videos for television use or for a kiosk in a mall, and those videos might be able to be leveraged in a social media marketing campaign. So, are there marketing initiatives that we can already plug into and augment? Does this organization have all the skills and resources it needs to execute the social media plan? Do we have writers? Do we have people who could produce the imagery that we want? Another question would be, is the organization capable of and willing to collaborate internally to achieve social media objectives? Is upper management on board? Does everyone understand how social media is important to the current platform of serving our customers? Once we answer these questions and we determine that our organization is indeed prepared to jump into the social media world, the next thing we have to ask ourselves is, who are we trying to reach? Before your organization adopts a social media presence, you need to determine what portion of your customers and clients you want to reach over social media. And the first step in this process is analyzing your markets. A tool that's very helpful to do this is the STP analysis. STP stands for segmentation, targeting, and positioning. And it's a common marketing tool. It's not specific to social media, so you see this used in any marketing initiative. But it's very helpful when talking about breaking down your markets for social media as well. Step one is market segmentation, and this is where you look at all of the people that you're trying to reach, and you break them down into manageable groups. Step two, called targeting, is where you select one or more of those segments that you want to pursue. So after you've broken them down into manageable parts, you basically select one of those target audiences. Step three, called positioning, is where you define a value proposition for your products and services specific to that target. So basically, you look at everything that you offer and you say, for that particular segment of people that we have chosen to target, what can we offer them that would be valuable? And of course, the final step is then to develop a suitable marketing mix, a way of bringing that value proposition to that market. And we're going to start at the beginning and look at segmentation. Segmentation is the process of grouping people together based on similarities. Basically, what you want to do is think of every possible person in the world that might be interested in your products and services, and then begin looking at similarities among those people. Because if we look at the world, that's a pretty big amount of people, right? So we can't say the world is our stage, the world is who we're going to target. That's too broad. You want to be very specific in your marketing, and so you want to try to segment those people. And the more similar they are, the more easily you can target a message to them. Let's take, for instance, behaviors. Let's look at usage patterns among people. People who drink Diet Coke every morning for breakfast, that would be a behavior pattern. If I could take everybody in the world and take all the people who drink Diet Coke for breakfast and set them aside, they have something in common. So I'm beginning to group them. We could also group people by demographic, something like age or gender. So we could take all of the Diet Coke drinkers and we could say we're looking at just female Diet Coke drinkers. We could break people down by geography, location, region, urban versus rural. So I could say I'm interested in female Diet Coke drinkers who live in the country. We also have psychographic features to break people down. Things like their attitudes or their lifestyle or their personality. We could be looking for people who, for instance, like to go out and party and be the center of attention as their lifestyle, right? An extrovert rather than an introvert. We also have a new category that has arisen with the use of media, and that's called technographics. This is a way of segmenting people based on how they use media. Are they mobile phone users? What kind of social media memberships do they have? So we could get very specific. We could say Diet Coke drinkers who are female, live in the country, are extroverted, and who have Facebook accounts. We've now taken the world and we've narrowed it down. When segmenting a market, a tool that is very valuable is a visual tool called a segmentation chart. What this allows you to do is map out visually in a flow chart how you're breaking down your markets. So let's pretend that we are a manufacturer of commercial pizza sauce and we want to begin breaking down possible markets to target our social media efforts towards. And we've decided that we service food service firms, other food manufacturers, and supermarkets. Those are our broad audiences. Within food service firms, we
Ayan, thank you so much for watching. I gonna end this one because I try to screen record and I try to share it through Premiere Video. Ayan, good morning again and thanks for watching. Happy Friday.